In 2008, Masi Munene was diagnosed with anemia and doctors advised her to increase her intake of vegetables to boost the red blood cells in her blood. This made her start growing organic vegetables and rearing rabbits in her small plot in Nairobi's Utawala estate. Friends and neighbors admired her urban farming model, and this is how the business Shamba Connect was born, to train those interested in urban farming. With escalating food prices and the prevalent use of dangerous pesticides on food, a lot of city dwellers are now turning to homegrown food. As you can see, it doesn't matter the space that you have. Today, we are getting our hands dirty. You're welcome to join me. On the outskirts of Nairobi, Masi, a 35-year-old businesswoman, runs a farm in the backyard of her acre home. She lives in a gated community in Utawala, an unlikely place for farming, but keeps up to 400 rabbits at a time and grows enough vegetables for her family and for sale all year round. She started her farm after a health scare experience.
I used to have issues with anemia, and also I could not be able to handle vegetables. So whenever I would take vegetables, they would give me a stomach upset that was supposed to have healed my anemia. So after a few years with that struggle of anemia and stomach upsets, I was advised, why don't I try natural vegetables, not the ones that have been that I buy from the market. The vegetables that are just bought from the market, many of them are laced with a lot of pesticides and chemicals, and there is so much research to that talks about how many we use a lot of chemicals in our vegetables that ends up affecting the amount of nutrients in the foods that we eat. And so when I tried my natural vegetables, I found it was very delicious, and it actually helped me to get back to my normal blood count.
Neighbors who were surprised by Masi's output despite her small piece of land asked for training, and the second phase of her business was born. Masi is now training and offering consultancy services on gardening, installing efficient systems, sale of gardening inputs from vegetable seedlings, plant media, fertilizers and pest control products, both organic and inorganic.
For others, they're actually selling to their neighbors. So it's a really good adventure. For a space as small as 2 meters, you are able to create a garden that will hold more than 100 plants. You will be able to harvest 3 times a week, and you can be able to plant anything you want on that garden.
She uses rabbit urine as foliar fertilizer and pesticides, and intercrops her controls with red pepper and onions to control pests and diseases.
We have the rabbit manure and we have the rabbit urine that we use back in the farm. We use home kitchen solutions, such as we mix ginger and garlic and onions and we spray on the plants, and this helps to ward off pests. So we started the business because also it has a lot of benefits. If you look at rabbit meat, it's white meat, it has higher protein content, and many people are able to digest it. In fact, even for children, they prefer that children start with rabbit meat because rabbit meat is very soft and very easy to digest.
Urban farming is also changing the landscape and giving housing project residents another view of community life in the city.
Can be able to have that community gardening, and we have seen that in the places like different places in Nairobi, in different estates, and even the people who are looking for land and looking to buy houses, one of the things they consider most is there a place I can have my little kitchen garden?
The main benefits of urban farming is its adaptability. Urban farms can be set up in spare rooms, backyards, rooftops, balcony, or any spare space. Vertical indoor farms have the potential to yield 50 times more harvest than field crops and can start with as little as 2,000 Kenya shillings. The food security and stable food price you want to see in our nation can start with you.
Yeah, I've seen the latest.